Michigan State University sent seeds to space aboard the Artemis mission. Researchers recently went down in the depths of Lake Huron for another seeds project. Take a look. In November of 1878, the schooner James R. Bentley sunk in Lake Huron north of Rogers City. All crew members were rescued, but a large shipment of rye was left on board. Fast forward to September of this year, crews traveled to the shipwreck site, and with a special tube, divers were able to extract a number of seeds. When those tubes were opened, the seeds looked viable, but time would tell. Researchers at Michigan State learned the Bentley rye couldn't reproduce itself from seeds, but they plan to extract DNA to learn more about it. Michigan State's men's basketball team faces an early season challenge tomorrow night on national television.
Yeah, the Spartans will face the #1 ranked team in the country, the Kansas Jayhawks, and our Tim Stout here now to tell us all about it. Good afternoon, Tim.
It's a big one again tomorrow night, guys, and the same 4 teams appear in the Champions Classic again tomorrow night, this time in Atlanta. Both games again on ESPN beginning at 6:30 with Michigan State, again, as Dave just said, top-ranked Kansas. Duke will face Kentucky in the nightcap. Michigan State with a 2-0 record after expected easy wins last week over Monmouth and Niagara in the Breslin Center. But Kansas, of course, is a different animal. Kansas is fresh from a 92-89 win at home over North Carolina. They nearly blew a 20-point lead in that game, but held on. The Spartans have won 5 times in the Champions Classic since it began in 2011. MSU coach Tom Izzo said today it is special for his team to be a part of this event every year.
We all know about Kentucky and that. We all know that, Carolina is, those are some of the winningest programs, Duke, in the whole country ever. And Michigan State's right there with them for the last 15 years. I think we're 5-8 in the tournament. I think Duke's 8-5, and the other two are 6-7. We're the only team that played on an opponent's court that I know of. We've held our own, and this is a night when Michigan State people all over the world will get to watch a game and watch a night of basketball. And there's a million other programs, not just in the Big Ten, but everywhere else, that would die to do this.
The Spartans are unranked, but of course a win over Kansas would change that on the polls next week. It's not the only game for Michigan State this week. The Spartans hosting Bowling Green at 6 p.m. Saturday. That's before the Spartans' home hockey game against Notre Dame the same night at 8 o'clock. And of course, football's on the road at Illinois beginning at 2:30. So it's a big Michigan State weekend of sports coming up. We'll have more on basketball, more with Tom Izzo coming up at 6:20. Guys?
All right. Thank you, Tim.